So choosing specialization is a really important decision. It's more important than anything else up till now. Um, so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. This one really has to do with how much you're about to enjoy your game. So if you can, think about the things you enjoy doing the most, and that's where you should really focus your character. So my character, just because of the way I like to play, and I intend to play this one, uh, I want to, if I have a choice of being combat, magic, or stealth, if I say combat, then basically it's telling me that I'm going to be using armor, athletics, blade, block, hand-to-hand, blunt, and heavy armor. And I get more points in those right off the beginning, but then also these will always increase faster as I'm playing. So if these are the things that I do the most, then that's going to be a huge benefit. But for me, what I want to use, I still want to use my sword. I still want to be good at block and blade, but I have way more fun doing things like the acrobatics. Means I can climb better, I can jump better. Marksman, I like to be able to shoot a bow. I find that a lot of times it's more fun to stand from far away and just pick them off from a distance. Mercantile, the buying and selling is a lot of fun. Security, I mean, picking locks, who doesn't enjoy that? Sneak is something that I really find valuable, especially in Oblivion. And speechcraft. So when you talk to people, getting them to spill their guts and tell you more. For me, the way I like to play, I want these things to raise quickly. I can always raise my blade and block just by fighting. And for this build, I've decided not to be a magician. If you're going to be a magician, you have no choice. You must choose magic, because that's all about alteration, conjuration, destruction, and illusion. And restoration. These are all that you need as a magician. Without them, you're dead. But because I'm kind of a hybrid character, I'm using a teensy bit of magic, just the fireball, but very quickly I'll get rid of the fireball and only use the bow and arrow soon, because that's where I'm going to specialize. So magic means nothing to me, and I'm not happy with just being a tank. If it was a multiplayer game, I would probably choose this, a combat build, but it's not, and so I have to count on myself to do all of the talking, all of the buying and selling, and stealth is always fun. So for me, I'm going to choose my stealth character. And then favorite attributes, basically, again, this is nowhere near as important anymore. So this can affect, I get an extra +5 to each one, but I don't know that it makes any difference other than that. So choose whatever you like. It's just not that important. Because I've chosen the stealth character that I did, I think that I have to decide very carefully, what do I add? And I'm thinking, intelligence, absolutely useless for my character. That's only if you're a magician. Strength is probably good. It's gonna, how much damage I do when I'm hitting with the sword. So that's important for me. Willpower, again, just not that big of a deal. Agility is, in terms of the security, and sneak and marksman, these are all important for me. So agility, I'm guessing, is where I'm going to put it. Speed, how fast I move, and light armor and acrobatics, these are also important, but I don't think as important. Endurance and fatigue, again, I don't need that so much, but it does help with your block and your armor. Personality, always important, but again, not a big deal. And luck, I've never figured out what the hell that does. I am going with agility. I think that for me, security, sneak, and marksman are very good things to have a little bit of extra luck in. Two favorites, well then obviously the second one for me. I think block and armor are important to me as well, because I'm playing a sort of a physical character, so I'll pick that as well. And then my 7 major skills. Acrobatics, yes. Alchemy, possibly. Alteration is only for magicians. Armor, maybe. Athletics, let you run and swim faster and regenerate your lost fatigue. That might be good. Blade, absolutely. I want to be good with my blade. And block, absolutely. I want to be good with blocking. That's 4. Blunt, not a chance. I'm not using a mace or heavy weaponry. That's more for the pure warrior character. Conjuration, I'm not going to. Destruction, this is all magic stuff. Hand to hand, I won't be doing. Heavy armor, definitely not. Illusion, no. Light armor, yes. I'm gonna count on my light armor. Marksman, yes. I want to count on my bow. Mercantile, maybe. What's left? Security and sneak. Tough call. Definitely security. So I've lost. I don't have sneak. I think I could drop armor and go for sneak. Tough call. You know what? I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to keep the armor, keep my armor and weapons in top shape. Sneaking, I'll figure that out. Well, pickpocket is good though too, eh? Nah, I'm not going to be that guy. Alright, and because it's a custom class, I'm just going to call it Adventurer is probably fine. But I believe that this is a rogue. If they haven't already chosen rogue. Yeah. And there he is. So he's a rogue. Ta-da! So he's going to specialize in stealth. Agility and endurance are important. And for his major skills, acrobatics, armor, blade, block, light armor, marksman, security. This is exactly the character that I want to play today. Are you sure? I am absolutely
I wasn't
certain.
far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Alright. Thanks for your little commentary there, Boris. I've created my character. Hopefully that helps you a little bit to understand how to create a character. My rule of thumb is decide what kind of guy you want to be and where you're going to have the most fun, and assign that first, because that's what skill is going to go up the fastest, and you'll become a specialist at that.